Okay, this will be an interesting one. Let's see what we can do to this piece that we've seen heaps of these in the past. Now we just have to hit that. I wonder how big we're going to make this. We're going to make it 200%. So this one's going to be fairly light. All right, let's see what we've got. We're going to make something interesting out of. We have here a Telco pamphlet or brochure, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to photocopy somewhere in there these three faces, and we're going to move them. So this will be an interesting piece, hopefully. I'm actually thinking the back of that looks better. I'm actually thinking maybe we'll stick with what we're doing, the front. Let's see how that goes. Sometimes I see the back often looks better than the front. Sometimes. So let's see if we've made this look really nice as a piece of interesting work. Yeah, that looks interesting. Wondering if we're going to use this, and that's going to be the centre of our job, because that looks a bit elongated for my liking, but the rest of the image looks pretty cool. So we're just going to consign this to the recycle, and we're going to just use this as our master copy. So these are three people. I couldn't put the fourth one in because it was too close to the lettering, you know, the text. So I didn't want the text in this picture if I could avoid it. I just wanted just the faces. Just the faces, folks. So now we're just going to switch over. Just going to print it straight off here. So we're just going to perhaps lighten it. I think that should be it. Okay, out it comes. So yeah, that's our first quadrant. So that looks pretty good. You can still see some of the border is thickened around the edge, but on the inside, it looks good enough. So that's going to be the centre of our job. And see how this goes. Okay, out it comes. That's our second piece. It looks like they're having a bit of fun with their technology. Well, I wish technology really could be like that, the way that the ads portray it, because often it's not. Often people have trouble dealing with the technology, trying to get it to function or to work. I saw someone on a bus trying to configure or do something with their Apple Watch. He looked like he was trying to pair it, and he was having all these fucking problems because he just couldn't get the damn thing to pair, or it just wouldn't work. I don't know what he was doing, but whatever it was, it wasn't working. And this was an Apple Watch with an Apple phone, and he'd also had a brand new Apple iPhone. I don't know the model of it. Maybe an X. Maybe an XR or something like that, and he didn't appear to be getting much joy from that. So technology should help make people's lives easier and safer, but often it's just not, and that's what capitalism is. Capitalism boasts about making promises and then often doesn't keep promises, because the most important thing to capitalism is simply making money. And that comes first, and that's why technology, generally speaking, hardly works as much as it's advertised. So it's really cruel how that happens. But anyway, that actually looks really interesting. I think now we can call this demo, quite